Today was an extremely interesting day, and I want you to be able to take a lesson from this, from my reference of falling victim to selfish desires. And when you're coming from a place of living through selfish desires and making decisions that's purely just for that, how it can lower the vibrational frequency that you are operating from, therefore affecting the quality of the actions and the energy that you're putting out in the world, which will then therefore crystallize and determine the experience you are having of this world. After all, everything simply is a reflection also of the energy that we put out. We tend to receive it back. And it was extremely interesting. I'm going throughout the day. I start the day off, body's recovering and so on and so forth, but I hit the gym, I do my workout, all of that. I'm going through it, everything's fine. Then indulge in pleasures. And all of a sudden, because I indulged in the pleasures, state absolutely drops, And then the mind starts to get affected because the vibrational frequency is low, negative thought patterns, and everything associated with that frequency starts to rise up. And a lot of people start to then identify in this low vibrational frequency state and then start acting from that place, and it gets worse, worse, and worse. So as I'm going through the day and I'm noticing this within myself, and I'm going, I just want I want today to be done. I'm already starting to fall into those negative thought loops, those thought patterns. And then something extremely interesting happened. Number one, I've got friends around me who are extremely aware of what's happening when the vibrational frequency starts to dip, and they're very conscious and can call you back up. That's one. But the second thing is, the moment I started not making it about myself anymore, my selfish desires and how I was feeling and all of this, I started focusing on giving and serving. Immediately, all of a sudden, my frequency raises. And here I am now making this video after approximately a bit over 3 hours of helping people. Coaching my clients, first of all, talking about this concept which I'm talking about right now, and then doing a call for my business, someone who said they wanted to enroll in the coaching but they had different intentions, and then here I am helping that person for 60 to 90 minutes at least, simply because I wanted to focus on giving. And interestingly enough, because I gave, all of a sudden here I am experiencing a high vibrational frequency, and I'm getting rewarded for it. But my intention was to help, simply to serve. So when operating from this place of servitude, giving, naturally when you give, you have. That's what you're giving. When you want and you need, you don't have. Now you're coming from that place. So whenever you're in a state of that low vibrational frequency, wants, needs, selfish desires, focus on giving that exact same thing that you were wanting to someone else. Focus on helping others. And watch your frequency lift. And watch how you feel after that. Clarity. You feel great, fulfilled. And all those things you were experiencing before don't exist. So now it's 8 p.m. I'm making this video. I feel absolutely amazing. I'll have my meal after this. And everything I experienced throughout the day just earlier, gone. Doesn't exist anymore. Now, how powerful is that? Not to identify with that, but to identify with this state and know exactly how to bring it back up to this state by serving others, coming from a place of servitude, healthy habits, taking care of your physique, your body, taking care of your mind, being around people in the same way of thinking and vibrational frequency to call you back up. Understanding this, bring conscious awareness to that state, to the state that you're at, and how to elevate it. Well, that's how you can start shifting your entire reality. Because when you elevate your state, your thoughts shift, therefore your actions shift, and therefore your reality shifts. So your reality will simply be curated of the vibrational frequency and the thoughts that you currently have, the beliefs that you currently have. As this is the only moment that exists. The past doesn't exist, and the future doesn't exist. So when I can choose to embody the vibrational frequency that I want to have of the person who I want to be and the life that I want to have, and I can choose to bring that frequency into the now, I start embodying and creating that lifestyle. Simply everything that happens outside of me is just forming and crystallizing around the vibrational frequency that I'm emitting. So you can strategically choose to emit the frequency of that reality that you want. And it will simply be a matter of time until it's simply that. It's just reflected on the outer world. That's why they say everything is simply a mirror of what's happening internally. When you want love from someone, but they're not giving it to you, it is a perfect time to be looking within. Well, maybe you're not giving them love and they're getting that energy from you, therefore not delivering it back at you. And because you want it, it means you don't have it, therefore you're not putting that frequency out to them to where they can then receive you that way. And then you obviously match that frequency with them. It's all a reflection. So be very careful on the energy that you're putting out. If your outer world right now is simply one way and you're not happy with it, look within and question, wait, maybe you're the one putting that energy out and the world is simply crystallizing around that vibrational frequency that you are emitting. So if you can work on that, your state, the world will simply start reflecting.